Walk us through this whole
Yep.
sophomore season and just how you were expecting it to go before the year started.
I'll say I put a lot of pressure on myself. Like
Mhm.
I saw that like I had a great freshman year, and like I told myself come back. Like I worked so hard to get back from that injury. I told your last year of college. So like
Mhm.
I had that in my mindset already that like I was going to the league and like I put too much pressure on myself, like going out there my first game, everything I was trying to do, like I felt like I gotta like go out here and drop 30 for me to go to the NBA. Like, I was being a little kid, like I feel like mentally I wasn't prepared that year. Like I feel like everything that I went to that year helped me grow to the person I am today. Like towards the end I finally found myself, but like my biggest thing was like mentally, like I was messed up mentally. Like it's hard going out there playing with no fans, like those fans showing up to those games, like they give you a certain type of energy, like it give you like you be hyped to go out there and show out for those people, and like not seeing nobody in the stands, like that's the hardest time basketball ever in my life. Like I couldn't look at my mom or dad, my grandma for motivation to help me, like it was a hard year. So like to answer your question, like mentally, I feel like a lot of us like mentally you was messed up mentally.
I know you kind of touched up on it, but you head into the year preseason All AAC second team because of your great
Mm-hmm.
freshman season. Obviously, everyone kind of expected, okay, pressure's gone. These guys are gone. You're going to step into that forward role. You're going to be the dominant go-to guy, or at least one of those guys. So how did that shift your
Mm-hmm.
mindset when you went from saying I'm the my final year of college basketball to going to the NBA to now sitting on the bench in different games?
I'm not gonna lie, it affected me. Like it affected me like crazy. Like it was a time like I was like, man, I don't even know if I want to play basketball no more. Like
Mm-hmm.
mentally I was messed up, but like at the same time, I couldn't quit on my team, like my loyalty, my love for that city, the love for Penny, like the love for like my teammates, like I couldn't clock out on them, like no matter how hard basketball got for me, like no matter how hard that I wanted to quit or I wanted to give up, like I gave them my commitment to be there. So, like it was hard for me because like at times I didn't know what I was gonna do this night. Like I didn't know if I was gonna play this night. Like I didn't know if I was gonna find my niche. And, like a part of that was on me. Like instead of like working harder or like, get myself out of like letting people know what was going on with me mentally, like I kind of just dealt with it. Like I kind of just sat there and like act like everything was okay, but deep down knowing I wasn't okay. Like I feel like I could have opened up more. Like even like my meeting leaving, like I told coach, like I feel like it's a lot I could have did better. I told him like I could have talked to you more, like I could have did this, like I could have did that. Like it's a lot I could have did to fix how my sophomore year went, but like I just didn't like I wasn't talking to God like that a lot. Like I was losing myself. Like I felt like I wasn't myself, and so I just felt like I need something new. Like but I did remember my last conversation with my grandma right before the conference tournament, like when stuff started turning around for me. She was like, just go out there and like be you, like go play your game. Like, yeah, the year didn't go like you wanted to, like, yeah, your expectations is failed, but like keep going, like always remain true to yourself. Like, like go out there and like prove to people who you are. So, like that kind of stuck with me. And like I started finding my niche and like slowly but surely, like I started getting back to myself. And, like I'm blessed that I made out of, because like mentally I could have quit basketball. Like mentally I could have checked out, but like they gave me a little motivation, like to get better, to do better. So like that's how I explain it.
When did you make that up in your mind, decide you want to go to the portal?
Not gonna lie, I had it in my mind early in the year, but
Mm-hmm.
like I wanted to be like I couldn't give up on my brother and stuff like that. I was like, I'm just thug it out, like I'm just fight it out for them, and then I just feel like mentally I need a fresh start. Like a lot of people will say I ran away from my problem and stuff like that. But like I just felt like I outgrew our environment. Like I feel like I outgrew Memphis. Like
Mm-hmm.
it was bigger than just basketball. Like I'm at home. Like people that know me, like people that I've been around all my life. Like they got easy access to me. Like they can be around me. Like mentally when you messed up, like you start to do things that you don't, you're not supposed to be doing. Like I just want to separate myself from all the BS in my life, and like be able to like lock in, like, 'cause I feel like I can't lock in Memphis like I can here, like
Mhm.
I'm really like focused. Like it's nothing to do. You know, like if you're not trying to get better here, like then it's on you. You know, like I feel like I actually can focus on my goal and like get better and like actually pursue my dream. You know, like I ain't got no distraction. Like I ain't got to worry about friends calling me, ask me for this, like ask me can they come over, can they do that? Like I ain't got to worry about nothing but like basketball. Like I can finally like make sure DJ good for once. You know,
Mhm.
like this decision that I made this time, like it was a I say it was a selfish decision. You know, like I made a decision for myself. You know, like I finally put myself before everybody else, and you know, like, and I don't regret that because like all my life I always put people before me. So like I
Mhm.
felt like I finally doing something that made me happy deep down. So like it was a hard choice for me. 'Cause, you know, like Memphis is home. Like I done left some great people. You know, like I done left all those guys. Like they're my brothers for life. You know, like I didn't grow up with them. You know, like it was definitely hard leaving a lot of people in the city of Memphis that I left behind, but like I had to, you know, like and at the end of the day, they gonna forever be around, you know, like when I come back, those people that I care about and love, like they gonna be there for me. So, you know, like right now, you gotta do what's best for DJ, just like they doing what's best for them. You gotta do what's best for DJ.